Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to Saturday Night Threads. Okay, so we're not really doing much today, only because I had already crocheted some things, and the last things that I did crochet, and I remember, was I was trying to make the little coasters, which I want to do a lot of different colors of these. These would look, I really like the way they came out, and they have that little peak coat on the top. That's what I liked mostly about these little coasters. So I want to make a whole bunch of different color ones. I'll probably definitely be making a lot of brown and yellow, and make them look like sunflowers. So I can't I can't wait to do that. Lately I've been like choking on something in my throat. I don't have a cold, I'm not sick, but every now and then it's like my throat is dry and I can't talk. I don't know where that's coming from. It's annoying. Okay, so then I did crochet the hearts, and this one came out. I mean, they're cute, except this one I did like, but for this one you had to finish off on one side, then cut it off, and then start on the other side. I mean, like you can find the tutorial on on YouTube. They're all there. All these, everything that I copy, they all have tutorials. Okay, and then I did this one as well, but this one didn't have that back and forth thing. It just had those little like lines in between, and that's what made it, supposed to make it go in. That's what made it give that indentation. I know I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I mean. And then of course this was the little tiny one that I made, and this one was cute because all it was a little, like a little square, and all you did was just add a whole bunch of triple crochets at each end. So this one was the easiest one to make. So I have all 3 sizes, and I was planning on making, I wanted to make a heart-shaped doily for my tea tray, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. The thing is that the thread is so delicate, and it takes me a while to make, a doily, it being that thin. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how long it took me to do the other ones, but it did take me quite a few days. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it so it'll look heart shape. So they have a lot of tutorials, but they look so complicated. And I'm like, I don't want it to be complicated. So I have to really think about that one before I even dive into that. Okay, so I was kind of upset because I had a crocheting needle that I was using last week, and I can't find it. It's like, where the heck did it disappear to? And now I have a lot of crocheting needles. I have some old ones. I had this one. I know I have it buried somewhere. But this crochet needle was so old. It was literally like literally metal, like really hard metal, like like a screwdriver kind of metal, like that. It was really great, and it was heavy. And one thing I did use it, but one thing I didn't like about it was the sound that the yarn made on the needle. It just like rubbed it kind of like the wrong way, and it just irritated me. I couldn't stand the way it was, sliding back and forth on the needle. It just sounded weird. So I stopped using it. I still have it, but you know, I stopped using it. And then I went to Walmart, and I got all these different sizes of needles. And the one that I needed, the one that, you know, to make, you know, because the bigger you go, the bigger the stitches are going to be. I mean, they can get really huge. But this one, the one that I was using, yeah, my pet got to it and he broke it in half. And I was like, thanks a lot. I was like, no. Actually, what happened is that he grabbed the whole thing, and when he grabbed it, he snapped it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I couldn't believe that. And these weren't that expensive. I think these were like just maybe like $5. They're plastic, you know. They don't cost much. Okay. So yeah, so that happened. Today I'm not going to be, what do you call it, crocheting, but I am going to be doing some it's kind of like plastic canvas, but I'll show you what I mean. And I gotta look for that crochet needle. It has to be somewhere. So when I went to the store, and let me point you down to the table. I went to the store, and I was kind of, why is this not, I don't know. It's not going as, oh well, let me see if I can get you down as far as I can. Okay, so I wish this would go on top of here, but it doesn't. This is as far as I can. Oh, there's my glasses. I'm like, where the heck are my other glasses? I'm like, where do they keep disappearing? Okay, so I ended up going to Walmart, or not Walmart, Dollar Tree, because they have these, and I'm pretty sure you've seen them. They have these little kits, and some were frogs, some were, I don't know, flowers, whatever, you know, different little type of things. But it came with all, you know, it came with all the little yarns, all the different colors, and it came with this needle, which was driving me up a wall. And the one that my granddaughter, her kit, her needle didn't look like this. And this one, I don't know, it has like a little point at the end, like a little ball. And the one she had did not look like this at all. And it's like, I can't even push this thing through the little squares, which was really, really getting me upset. So I was like, you know what? And that was the main reason why I got this kit, was because I needed a darning needle. And darning needles are just little, you know. And then look at the hoop. I mean, the hoop, you can't even see where the yarn's going through. It is like so thin. And I was like, I had a hard time getting the thread through this thing. It pissed me off so bad. I was like, I can't work with this. So I ended up going to the store. I went to Walmart. And I said, well, let me see. I'm going to have to see. I hope they have something, you know, that I can use. And I did end up, oh, they all fell out. This is the needle I used to do my real tiny crocheting. The real thin yarn. It's like, I think this is a size. It's a size 8. No, is it a size 8? No, I don't use this one. I use a size 1. I don't know what this one's from. But I found it, and I figured I'm just going to keep it together. So I end up going to getting some darning needles, which were these big guys. And these, and I was mad because this is the plastic canvas, and if you're into plastic canvas, you know how they look like. This needle won't even go through. I was so mad. And this is supposed to be for plastic canvas. because it said plastic canvas needles. I go, how is it supposed to be plastic canvas? It won't even go through. That's insane. So this is no way for plastic canvas. But it said plastic canvas needles. Except that I threw the top out. I was like, no way. So I ended up going and getting these needles here, which were like almost like, they're supposed to be like tapestry needles. Although the holes are, you know, they are big. You can see the holes. They are big. This one's a little bit bigger. But this one, again, this is too big. This is not going to go through. This one might go through, but, you know, yeah, this one will go through. That one will. So that was fine. Then this one, of course, this is even bigger. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to go through neither. So the ones that did end up going through. Who is that? Okay. Toy. No, give me a sec. I just don't trust him opening the door. Hold on. Who's there? Michaela. Do you have Pippa with you? Oh,
You just got home.
Just open.
Huh? I'm just getting something.
Oh, is your mom in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah?
can you hurry up and can you take it to the living room, please?
Hurry up and what?
Here, give this to your mom.
This Hannah wanted to know if she's picking you up from...
Oh,
we might not go to church. There's Dee Dee's words. They might not go to church. I'm at Grandma's. I'm going tomorrow. Oh, Dee Dee, tomorrow. Dee Dee, tomorrow's ladies' night.
Okay, I'll ask my mom.
The tablet still have charging on it? Nipple's tablet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're charging it over there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that was all I have for your mom. Okay, that was just the medicine. Okay, all right, so are you going to church tomorrow?
I got him,
I'll
Grandma.
find out.
I'll talk to
Grandma
mom.
got him.
All right. Oh, you're going to... Okay, so, it's always something here. So, and let me see. So that last one did fit. This one was a no-go. So the one that I am using was this one. What is wrong with that kid? Even though this one was a little bit bigger too, believe it or not. But at least it went through. So, and I used to buy a lot of plastic canvas needles. And they didn't look like this. At least I don't remember. And these were called tapestry needles. Not like that other one which said it was for plastic canvas. And I was like, no, it's not. So I don't know, you know, who they were fooling on that one. But at least I got two needles that do go through. Now let me put all this back. And I always have, oh, yeah. This is so funny. You know what I thought? I thought this was a glue stick. It's not. What is this thing? I thought it was a glue stick, so I threw it in there. That's not a glue stick. Okay. So, going back. And what I do is I try to keep all... I'm going to have to put tape around here because they just keep falling out. And this one I'm just going to keep in here just because I do use it for something. Oh, okay, he's playing with his bone. So, yeah. And the funny thing about what happened with those needles, because I did go to the store, and look at, they're not even point. I mean, the ones I used to get were really pointy. Really pointy right here. This is kind of like round, which is okay because you don't have to stick yourself like with a real needle. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. As you can see, it's a heart shape. And this is the color palette, okay? This is the color, but as you can see, there's no red in here. There's no red. So what I'm doing is, I'm not using this red, but I'm just showing you. Although maybe I might, but it might be too thick. So now I'm using another red. This is way too thick. What I'm doing is I'm using another red. The places where it should be, wherever there's empty spots, that's where I'm going to put red in. So, and this one was taking on my yarn the other day. I was like, oh my God, where's purple? I found it on the floor. And then I'm sweeping it, go, he grabbed the pink one too. What the heck? Anyway, I went to the store and I got upset because I went, oh, my hands are so dry. I could feel it. It's annoying. I ended up going to the store, to buy the needles and a few other things that I needed. So here I am going to the store, and I always have to hurry because it was kind of late, and I didn't want to leave the kids alone because my son is usually sleeping. There's always somebody here. I never leave the kids alone. He's just in the room sleeping. So I wanted to hurry up and get back before he went to work. So I said, well, let me hurry up and go get these needles because I really need them. So I go over there, I grab that and a few other things that I needed. I come home and I only had one bag. And it was mostly the treats and stuff that I got for the kids. And I had bought some feminine wear and the needles and stuff, and she didn't give me that bag. I was so livid. I was like, guys, I have to go back. The main reason I went to the store because I needed those needles, and those were the only two that were there. And I'm like, I have to go back and get those. Oh my God, I never walked so fast in my life. I'm like, oh, she still better be there, and if not, I hope she was nice enough to take it to wherever they do the, where they do the returns and stuff like that. I'm hoping it would be there. So I ended up walking as fast as I can over there. I was so mad. So I finally went there, and she was still there, thank God. And she goes, oh, you forgot your bag. I was saying, yeah, I forgot my bag. Why didn't you hand it to me? I forgot. No, I didn't. Well, you know how they have the, when you go to Walmart, I'm sure everybody does, they have that lazy Susan or that turning wheel thing. And I guess she didn't turn it, or, you gotta make sure people grab their bags. I mean, come on. Not everybody has a car. I had to walk, So that turning style or whatever it was, evidently she should have been watching me to make sure I had gotten it, and she didn't, and I was so upset. So I was like, nice, like I really don't have time to be running back and forth, So that kind of got me upset that I had to go all the way back, and she didn't have the sense enough to let me know that I didn't have it. So that kind of did not make my day. Okay, so I am, well, if you see the red is right here. I already did that. I'm on this side right here. And at first, I couldn't get the red through. So I was just doing them like you would do normal plastic canvas stitches. Just crossing, just crossing, which I'll show you that later on. We will get into plastic canvas, by the way. I love all kinds of needlework. All kinds of needlework. And so I ended up just doing the regular stitches like a plastic canvas stitch. But these call for crisscross. They're crisscrossing like X's. And I'm like, my red yarn would not go through. And then I realized, I said, well, if my red yarn doesn't go through, how are their yarn gonna go through? But when I realized, yeah, it was a lot thinner than the red one. My red one was thick. And it's always hard, to see which way they're going. Okay, so and to count them, even to count the X's on here. 1, 2. Oh, it's so hard to see. I don't have to tell my. You know what I do? I count the boxes instead. Like, I'll count the boxes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll go down and know I have to go up, I think. So it's that one didn't even go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And I'm supposed to go here? I'm supposed to go here and then go in. I mean, I really did like plastic canvas, and I still do. It's very, it's not time consuming, but, it keeps you busy. So now I have to do 2 X's. So, the one on the right below it? So I got that. So it's one right down below it. Doesn't look like it's below it. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna go. Oh Jesus, this is confusing. I don't know why I'm torturing myself to do this. I really don't know. Okay, so I got this, which is up here. So it's 1, 2, and then I go down. So it's 1, 2, and then I go down, but there's not an X there. It's just one line. I'm gonna go over 1. I'm gonna go here next to it, and then I'm gonna go down and make the X, because there's not supposed to be an X on that other one. And then I'll do, sometimes with these guys, doesn't have to be perfect, but with plastic canvas, oh my God, no, that's not right. Because it's not going down. It's supposed to go down. Like, okay. So, see, it's supposed to have, like, all these going this way. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure this one out. But, in any case, it is going to be plastic canvas. I'm going to try to work on it tonight. If I can't work on it tonight, I'll try to do it during the week. I was supposed to do this a long time ago, like, so I can show you how it's all supposed to be. But then, things get in the way, and I got caught up with some stuff, so I'm like, But, yeah. So, yeah, so I'm going to work on this, and, been working on other things too, trying to work on my planners and trying to get them ready. It's like, next to and trying to catch up on my reading. It's like, next to Valentine's Day is going to be here, and I want to see if I'm going to be able to finish this on time or not. Like I said, if I were to do the doily for the tea tray, I wouldn't be able to do this. It would either be this or the doily for the tea tray, and I wouldn't be able to do both, because this one is already good. It's already giving me a headache. Just by the way it's designed. And guys, this is from Dollar Tree. This was meant for kids 3 and up. I think it was 3 and up or 4 and up. Really? I can't even do it. Because this was by the kids section. I swear. Make our lives easy, why don't you? No. Hold on, I'm trying to pick you up. So yeah, and why? Why did I get into this? Because I needed the needle. And when I went in there, I was thinking I was gonna get, like, I had gotten, I think it was for Easter, I had gotten a frog, and I had gotten my granddaughter something else. I think it was a flower or something. And she did most of it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I remembered the needle. And I was like, and I had kept her needle too. And I had it in a cup, like, for the longest time. And then when I needed it, I couldn't find it anywhere. And I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, that's the only reason. And when I went there to get it, I was like, oh, it's in a heart shape. And I was like, let me get that, you know, because I think they had a few other designs, but I noticed this one was in a heart. Valentine's is coming up. I said, let me grab this and I'll do it. Yeah. I'm going to try really hard to finish this thing. So wish me luck, guys. I hope I succeed. Okay, guys, so thank you for coming along on Saturday Night Threads and like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. And we will see you tomorrow for Scrapbooking Sunday. Okay? All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.